This is the time of year I always get the feeling some people in LA need to be slapped awake. I miss a white Christmas. I miss snow. No, you don't. You're thinking of fresh snow and mostly the decorative aspect of it, and that's pretty much all it's good for. Snow is the carpet Mother Nature sweeps the dog shit under until spring. I do love snow. Oh yeah, is that why you live in LA? You only visit snow a couple times a year, if at all. If you loved snow, you'd live up in Lake Wobegon with Garrison Keillor and the other inbred dregs of the once proud Viking race. You wish you were ice fishing? No, you don't. That's not for you. That's not for you. That's not for you. A real winter makes life impossible. We live here because here, everything is possible. You know it, and I know it. I understand the romance of snow and the utility of cold. I like ice cream more than the next guy, even if the next guy is Marlon Brando at the height of his ice cream binging, when after playing Superman's father, he had a full-scale replica of the Fortress of Solitude built for himself, somewhere above the Arctic Circle, made entirely of fudge ripple. He died before he could finish eating it. It's still floating out there somewhere, and one day I will find it. Ice cream is frozen, yes. But it is the melting of it in your mouth that makes it pleasurable. Here is my operating metaphor for this discussion. Freezing is the imprisonment of potential. Thawing is the release of that potential and the beginning of all love, life, and adventure. You don't want to be like my caveman friend. My caveman friend, frozen in his glacier. I'll admit, my caveman likes being frozen, but that's because he's an immature coward. He's afraid to challenge himself. He's hiding from the world. My caveman is just avoiding his responsibilities. That is no way to live. The reckoning will come. It's just a matter of when. And with responsibility will also come possibility. You can't hide from life, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner your beautiful fucking adventure can start. Wise up, thaw out, turn on. Now I know what you're afraid of with the thaw. Melting ice caps, rising sea levels, floating fudge ripple fortresses, dissolving into nothingness before I can find them and enjoy them. I understand that fear, but it's fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the brain freezer. It freezes rational thought. Reason cannot flow when it's frozen solid. We cannot reason, so we cannot act. It may sound like a paradox, but in order to prevent global warming from destroying us, we ourselves need to thaw. Unfreeze your mind and your ass will follow. No one but a lazy, immature, deadbeat caveman wants to spend his life in suspended animation. Don't suspend animation. Don't do it. Animation is all the rage. Animation is coming into its own. Animation is 3D. Animation is where it's at, not stop motion animation. That's an oxymoron. It's actually stop-start motion, which translates to just plain motion. It's motion. Animation is motion, goddammit. Motion is energy, heat, action, growth, life, adventure. Wise up, thaw out, turn on. Fight gridlock. Gridlock is trapped potential. Gridlock is you stuck at a light forever because some thoughtless, selfish driver up ahead doesn't understand the principle of keeping the intersection clear. Gridlock is you waiting there through green, red, green, amber, red, your precious life ticking away when you should be at the lovely dinner party where the amuse-bouche course is over. Forget it, you missed it. And the appetizers, you missed the best mushroom duxelle ever. They're gone. You missed something I can't even describe. It's so good and unprecedented. You've never had them before. They were like an exhilarating food crescendo, and now they're gone. Gone forever. From the cosmos, lost to eternity. You might even miss the soup course. And you were supposed to be seated next to the person of your dreams. Not the one you have now. I don't care how happy you are with your current mate. The person your benevolent host had planned to seat you next to is the real thing. Real like no other thing you've ever known. And now he or she is being chatted up by some slick sociopathic seducer who's a secret coke addict, and they're about to embark on a catastrophic 8-year relationship that will leave your destined true love deep in debt and suicidal despair, but it will be too late. Too late for you to save that destined true love of yours because that door is closed. That ship has sailed, my friend. While you're imprisoned in gridlock. The Prairie Home Companion is the only thing you can get on the radio at these particular demonic coordinates, somewhere between the outskirts of Koreatown and the meteorite crater where water runs uphill. So you're stuck. You're stuck at this interminable intersection listening to Garrison Keillor flatulate through his mouth. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Because if that's what you want, I can't help you. And that's just real gridlock. There's also metaphorical gridlock. There's political gridlock. Congress is frozen. Do we like our frozen Congress? Are we enjoying our frozen Congress? We are not. We are not having fun. Government is blocked up, clogged, constipated. Our society is broken. Our society is no different from my frozen caveman who refuses to grow up. Constipated, developmentally stunted, greasy little caveman. Being frozen is no good. Encased in ice, you stare out from your glacier or your cryogenic pod, Mr. Disney's head, watching the world go by. It's only when you're thawed that the adventure begins. You must thaw, and you will. It's inevitable. You and your fears of action will achieve détente. I believe that. Détente means thaw. It's a historical reference. It refers to the warmest moment of the Cold War between the former USSR and the USA. It was precious. It was a precious niceness in a situation where nicenesses were few and far between. Wise up, thaw out, détente. I've looked at thaw from 4 sides now. The psychological, the social, the political, and the climatological. But there's a personal side too. My heart. My own personal heart. My heart is frozen. Yes. My heart is rigid, frigid, gridlocked, and constipated. I cannot love. Never mind how I got this way. That is a sad and dumb story. Suffice it to say that my heart is cold stone. I believe, though, that there is hope, even for me. I believe that somewhere, somehow, my heart can be thawed. And I need to know that you believe in me too. I need your encouragement. I need your support. I'm reaching out to you now from inside my glacier, my personal gridlock, my sentimental snow globe of isolation, my fudge ripple fortress of solitude. I am that caveman. I'm reaching out. Don't leave me suspended in suspended animation. Don't leave me suspended. Don't leave me hanging.